Just take my chicken tenders. And take some of my fries.
I have poutine.
Okay, but take a honey then.
Yeah. Can you take at least one more chicken tender? I'm not gonna be able to eat.
No, I have enough.
So much food.
I have enough though. No problem. Thank you for the honey. Holy. Chat. Funny, no?
Just turned it off. As a mom, I would never go in the shower when there's a baby car seat.
Where are these kids?
Yeah.
Like where?
Yeah. It's playing down here.
There's gotta be a way to get down there.
On the afternoon of November 13th, 2019, Officer Landon of El Paso County, Colorado, conducts a welfare check at a daycare center after receiving a tip about its owner, Carla Marie Faith. She'd allegedly been taking in more children than allowed by her license and was hiding them. The licensing officer tries to contact Carla but is told that no children are present that day. However, parents had requested a welfare check on a child that has been dropped off at the center that morning. As Officer Landon and the licensing officer approach the property, they remain unprepared for the shocking discovery that awaits them inside.
I'm calling my sergeant. This is weird. I have a really bad feeling about what's going on here.
The first officer on scene at the Play Mountain Place Daycare Center meets with two licensing officials. The daycare's owner, Carla Marie Faith, has told licensing officials that she has no children on the property that day. Little does she know, the supervisor has been in contact with a mother who confirmed that she dropped her toddler off at the residence earlier that morning. The officer is now tasked with puzzling out the truth, but she cannot know just how many secrets Carla may be hiding. The following footage has never been seen before.
There's nothing visible in the front. They would be in this room.
Wait, so they get a house and they transform it and they make it like a daycare center?
Yes. So I'm wondering if we need to have her come to try to pick up her child.
She said she was willing to come here.
As a mom, I would never go.
Hello, CSPD.
Carla wasn't actually here because
Yeah, I know, it's
pulled up in
normal,
the
but
silver
I mean, I was not familiar with
So
it.
do you believe that these kids are by themselves in this house?
Potentially. We did not see anyone else here. Carla, I just saw her leave out the back. That parent thinks their child is here. So
And this child was born in 2017, so it's just a little one.
not anybody that could even come to the door.
So we have a 2-year-old.
At the time of the video, Carla's license states that no more than 2 children under the age of 2 may be in her care, with a maximum capacity of 6 children in total for this location.
Well, do we know that someone's in here? Or just... All I can hear is the movie. I hear a kid.
Yeah. So she also owns another home that she was doing unlicensed care out of research, and we do not see any evidence that she lives there. We're citing her for that. We're going through that process. This is much more serious. So
Yeah.
we've had another parent. Well,
If a parent says they dropped their kid off over here, and the owner says that they're not there and they don't know whether, isn't that cause for them to just get the fuck in?
complaint for the other unlicensed location, but they can file those anonymously.
Despite the allegations, the officer is not authorized to enter the residence without probable cause.
Wait, no.
Mere suspicions are not enough at the moment.
Well, how are parents supposed to get their kids?
Well, so that's the thing. I don't, either she took the kids somewhere else. Either there is not actually children here, and that's why she was, but she was very nervous and kept telling us she had an appointment. We need to leave.
There's a camera right there, so they see him here.
The supervisor gets a cell phone number for Carla, but again, no one answers. They'll have to try something
Chat.
more creative.
I'm pretty sure a civilian's report can be probable cause, right? If they say, let's say, my child's been kidnapped, I saw them go here, whatever. That'll be probable cause, yeah?
Call her and say, I'm ready to come get my child. Where is he? Yeah, she's ready to do that. Okay. If you want to do that now and then just give me a call back, let me know what she says. Ask her where he's at. Okay. All right, thanks. Okay.
You guys are not really, but swatting calls, that's exactly what they are. That's pretty much exactly what they are. And they get in.
Bye. So that was
She
her
should
that just
probably be ready to never bring her kid here
she
again.
said, she's like, oh, never. That's what I said. I was
Okay.
like, she
Because
said,
this is obviously going to make
Okay.
things not okay for future.
there was a lot of very strange things that happened that led up to this. So the parent went up to the gate to try to get her child. Carla called the parent on the phone, and the parent said, I need to go. Left and didn't come back. So they had intended to come get their child here, but Carla called them and said basically to leave. Well, so interestingly, I'm really glad I just went back down there. I saw her standing out in the back getting picked up by that Mustang because she doesn't want to get in this Jeep because she told me she doesn't drive a Jeep. She lied. So she's providing false and misleading information to us, which is enough for grounds for adverse licensing action. But that's not the concern at this point. Where are the children?
Yeah, if I drop my kid off somewhere, I expect them to continue to be at that place, not carted back and forth.
A moment later, a black Camaro is seen driving past the house. Despite the officer later identifying the car as a Mustang, it is actually a Camaro.
What's the plate? Can you read that far?
No.
I'm going to start walking around in case.
Now I'm wondering.
Oh.
So he just went up the back.
The official has seen Carla re-enter the property, and the officer immediately walks toward the back alley to try to intercept her.
Lincoln, Ocean 1.
Chat, this chicken tender.
Hi, sir. Would you mind chat?
Oh, what the? Chat. Sorry.
With me for a second.
The camera's broken. That's two
Just
cameras
step
broken.
out
Send
and talk
them.
to me.
The man is Mark Spillane, who identifies himself as Carla's employee.
She's my
Did you
boss.
come and pick her up just now?
Yeah, I just dropped her off.
Okay. Where are the
No,
kids?
it's way la point.
I don't think she has any right now.
She's supposed to have at least one, and I
Really?
need to check on that kid.
I didn't know. Sorry.
Okay.
I just grabbed her real quick, went to the bank, came back.
When asked where he believes the children are, Mark gives the same address that the officer and the licensing official are already at.
At this point, you're not in any sort of trouble. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
So, again, I appreciate you stopping to chat with me. Is she known to do some hinky things?
Not really.
Well, where the hell are these kids is my problem.
Okay.
It seems to be that there's been several reports and people are concerned that they drop their kids off and they're not where they're supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
And if I was a parent, I'd be pretty upset about that too.
I'd say so. That
Yeah.
would upset me.
And so, I mean, obviously they're concerned about things like this where you have nothing to do with this. You're coming to pick her up because she asked you to, but
And drop
Yeah.
her off.
yeah.
That was it.
But if she's leaving kiddos by themselves, that's a problem.
This is gonna concern her.
Continue to investigate this. I would ask that you don't call her right now until we could talk
Why
to
is
her.
getting not
first.
worried then?
After speaking with Mark, the officer moves to the rear entrance of the property.
If I can have an extra set of hands over here, that'd be great. If you could call me before you get here. I have another officer coming that's going to come back here with you.
Thank you.
I'm going to go see what I can get done in the front side, but this is getting weirder and weirder.
It's bizarre.
Do you think she's more likely to cop back here?
Chat, what's happening, Chat? Why is there a bunch of licensing officers that are showing up?
Or
Is that normal?
go to
I
the
think
front with your
something
partner.
is watching to see if they
Two,
can
three of
either
them
do
just showed
something in
up?
the front or do something in the back.
Okay.
With the call coming in, Officer Landon takes the opportunity to chalk out an action plan with her partner.
No,
I'm
no, I'm
gonna
just
go
saying. I'm just
back
saying.
to the front
I
of
don't
the
know how
house. If you could go
the
to the
procedure or
alley,
whatever.
it's on the north side. There's a lady back here in a gray shirt, black pants. She's with one of the licensing boards. She's keeping eyes on here, and there's one in the front too. But I hate leaving any of these ladies by themselves with all of this stuff. My partner's 5 minutes out. Hey,
Finally, a mother arrives, expecting to pick up her child.
she hasn't answered for us so far, so we'll see.
Hi, buddy.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I need to talk with you.
I think you need to talk with Carla, maybe?
Who are you?
Not Carla.
Who are you, though?
I'm Chrissy.
Chrissy?
Yes.
Okay. I need to talk to Carla as well.
All right.
Do you have some ID on you?
I do. Carla's right over there, though.
Sure. You want to come over here?
Right, she's already.
What was your name?
Well, they all know.
Chrissy. Chrissy.
Well, they all know what's going on. I'm sorry to tell you, but it doesn't take a genius if I can read through social cues. This person, the first thing she's doing is already offloading responsibility immediately. It's not some fucking. Well, just an officer. Could have been anything. Could have been. Oh yeah, who knows? Like, could be. She's already offloading it.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you
She
work
knows.
for the facility or?
No, I don't work here. No.
Okay.
I'm a friend.
Okay.
Hey, how are you? I am super well.
I was knocking on the front door forever. Why didn't you answer?
I wasn't aware this was.
Ringing on the intercom, calling.
Our intercom is off? I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's go check out where Carla is.
Oh
How many
man.
kiddos do you guys have today?
The officer can see that her questions are being dodged, but now she knows there was at least one child on the property. She's one step closer to unraveling this bizarre mystery.
Hello. I'm Officer Langdon Isaac with CSPD. How are you, ma'am?
Good.
You're Carla?
I am.
So I'm kind of getting in on the end of all.
I know. And I'm sorry you're involved.
It seems like there's a whole lot going on. So
Go for it.
I'm just trying to figure out exactly what's going on. And
I don't know how to help you. You can ask me questions. I can answer them. And I'm sorry.
Okay.
Do you want some water or anything?
oh no, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm good.
You take that.
So obviously we have some concerns about some kiddos' welfare. But we come and knock, nobody's
Yo,
answering.
this
I
is
hear
scary, but you
music
know what's
play.
scary? How she's pretty good at it.
From the front, you're hopping back fences. I don't know what's
She's
going on.
convincing so
can you
far.
kind of give
I
me
just
some sort
didn't
of...
have my gate opener, but I came back to the property.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to come in?
Well, I'd like to check that house and see if there's any other kiddos.
Sure.
If you're just being honest with me. If you have
Sure.
other kids, tell me you have other kids.
Sure. No worries.
Okay.
And you want to check that house?
Yeah, I would like to check both.
Carla's property has two houses, one where she runs the daycare center and another that she seems to have rented out. As Officer Landon demands to search the second house, Carla and Chrissy try to contact the tenant for permission.
I don't know if the tenant is there or not, so we're trying to reach her, and that's what we're doing.
Okay.
So,
You understand I'm not licensing it, and I don't care anything about that. I just care if kids are okay.
I get
Fair
it.
enough.
Fair enough. Is the tenant in?
Okay, hold on. At this point, I gotta ask. At this point, all the parents said that they dropped their kids off over here, right? The kids aren't over there. Isn't that like super important, like to find the fucking kids? How's it just inquiring about some other shit? Brother, what the fuck are the kids at?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So we're
If
trying.
there was a potential mass kidnapping, like every minute this fucking car is going away from this location. Like what the fuck?
So that we can let you. We had a feeling this might.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this all...
Mhm.
This is a cute place.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How many kids do you usually have?
It varies, and I don't always have them. I don't know if she's on the way, but you're more than welcome. I'll leave this open
Okay.
and see if she's reachable.
Okay. That's the person who owns this house?
Mm-hmm. Well, I own the whole property, but they rent it.
Why don't you just yes though? Lady, you're a daycare. People drop their kids off. Where the fuck are the kids at?
Yeah, she's on her way.
Okay.
Alright. Yep. She should be here very soon.
Okay.
I mean, upscale the operation. Imagine you
who
go
is
into
this
school, it's
here?
empty.
A friend.
Where the kids at?
Okay. Is she an employee as well?
No, just my friend.
Okay. And so
Yeah.
she was... You were gone?
Yeah, I just ducked out to go have some lunch.
Okay. Is that normal?
For me to duck out and have lunch?
Yeah. I mean, is it... I don't know what... I guess for them it's not okay. It's not a crime. Again, I'm here for entirely different reasons than they are.
No worries. No
Okay.
worries.
I'm happy by himself. That's what
No.
I was mostly worried about when
Yeah.
nobody was answering. And
No worries.
While everything might seem serene on the surface, they will soon find out that something unsettling is going on under the surface.
once we can figure out that there's no other kiddos being in that house, and then we can be done.
Well, she let me just go in. Are any of the doors open? or unlocked?
I'm not sure. I think that one is actually locked. But...
They're locked. I just don't. That's
She knows
open.
damn well it's locked.
What
the fuck?
Make yourself at home.
You don't mind if I just check around?
No, don't
Okay.
worry about it.
Despite suspicions, the officer checks the entire property but finds nothing incriminating.
There's one here at the park.
Is this a basement?
No, but you can open it.
Do you have a basement?
No,
Am I moving that fluff?
it's just clothes and stuff.
Well, just up there.
Just blankets and stuff.
Do you mind if I move it? This is big.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot ton of backpacks.
Mm-hmm.
What backpacks are these?
We're taking them and getting them cleaned for the soccer team.
That doesn't sound very likely.
As the officer gets more confrontational, Carla begins to fumble.
So if I call
Dude,
these
this
parents,
is
where are they
fucking
going to say the kids are?
weird.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna have you step aside. I'm just gonna get some of that information off of there. Talk to my partner here for a second. She's hiding those backpacks. Where are these kids? Numbers on all these backpacks. Let's figure out.
I mean, yeah, good on the officer for pressing, for sure.
There's the shower. In the shower, there's a baby car.
She's allowed to ask questions,
Sorry.
and she's getting what she wants with it, so.
Especially for babies. I don't know.
There's diaper bags. There's little backpacks. Try calling the mom of this. Where are these kids?
She's being extremely.
But
This was covered with this.
I'm
And she was
confused.
trying to sit on it.
They're like saying, "Where are the kids? Why don't they ask her where the kids at? Why don't they just ask the lady? Why are they gossiping? Just ask her where the kids at, bro."
Outside, the other officer collects information from Christina Swagger, or Chrissy, and Carla.
9-3 switching over.
She did.
Hey, ma'am.
I'm just getting some water.
You know, walk back over here.
Well, she has to be arrested enough for
I
at
want you
least
to
line
hang out in
the
this area.
at least
you want me to
line
stay
the
here with
police.
No, I'm good.
I mean, I can. Doesn't matter to me. I have nothing to do.
While Officer Parker makes sure no one wanders off, Officer Landon tries to contact some of the parents from the information on the backpacks before resuming the house search. What she doesn't know yet is that there is information being shared behind her back.
They're not sleeping somewhere. They're nap studying out in here.
Any other phone numbers?
Not in those two bags. Diapers. I wonder
Yo, I had that when I was a kid, and they should have it in every backpack. This little pouch that has a plastic top, right, that you can close up. When you open it, there's like a little card you put inside, like a piece of paper with contact information. But if I have a fucking 5-year-old, 6-year-old child, whatever the fuck, and they have a backpack, you bet your ass, man, my phone number is all over that shit. The fuck? What the fuck is that about?
And her daughter's the one that left out of here this morning. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 kids' backpacks.
She said she's having.
Yeah, I'd have my child with a fucking GPS
While the
strapped to his
situation
chest, man. I don't give a
continues to grow
fuck.
murkier inside, Officer Parker continues to supervise Carla and Chrissy.
After you make sure all the kids are we still staying here or what?
I don't know. I'm just here to
Like
back
you
up.
haven't found any kids? Like what is, I just need to know where things are going and what.
Sure, I don't know. I just got here. I haven't spoken with the other officer yet, so I wouldn't be able to give you an accurate answer because I have no idea. Ma'am,
Oh yeah, sorry.
can I have you step out here now?
Yeah, of course. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Well, imagine you're a kidnapper, dude, and the child has a fucking air tag in his shoe. It's too easy, bitch.
Is there a basement somewhere?
Yeah. It's playing down here. Maybe I can add some.
Wait, hold on. That should be a real product. Hold on.
You see here.
There's got to be a way to get down.
Bro, does the owner not know she's gonna get caught? Why is she coming clean about this? Like the police is not letting go,
I'm calling my sergeant.
and you have a dozen children in the
With
fucking
more
house.
concerning evidence discovered,
Just
Officer
give
Parker
up.
keeps his eye on Carla.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Oh
Yeah, you
hell!
can probably hold it.
Come with me.
Oh,
You can.
Follow me.
oh hell no! Why? They should just be. She's gonna spit off.
Thank you.
As Officer Parker guides Carla back from the bathroom, Officer Landon gives him a call to express her concerns.
Officer Parker.
So I have a really bad feeling about what's going on here. So I'm gonna call Sarge. Just keep them out there, please. You can keep them in that side building.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you both parties in the back.
Okay, well there's music coming from a weird place. And that she denied that any other kids were here. So she's changing her stories and weird stuff is going on.
As the officers inch closer to an unexpected
Bro, some guy has like a level of tint on his window that's like 2% above the state limit or whatever. They send 8 units fucking instantly. But there's fucking 20 children missing. Guys, I think I might have to call my superior. We're gonna check this out. We're gonna slowly escalate this. Like, what the fuck is going on here?
revelation, Carla and Chrissy decide to talk. Whether or not
Bro,
anything
lock
they have
in.
to say is the truth is another matter entirely.
Why don't we just tell them that the kids are up there? We're just gonna ask to go to the park.
She says all the kids are at the park.
It's a local park. That's where they're at? Yeah.
Sure.
Why don't you just head on over there?
How many are there?
Okay.
We
Okay.
hear music playing
I can do that.
downstairs.
Is she trying
Yeah,
to
they're both
send them to
clear.
the park?
There is no downstairs.
There is. We can hear it. We can hear it through the vent.
They're over at the park.
Where what's downstairs?
There's nothing downstairs.
There's children in the basement. We don't know how to get in there.
There's no access to a basement.
This lady is so funny. This licensing officer is actually funny.
No, not yet.
Why don't you stay outside?
Upon realizing this was going far beyond what initially brought them to the scene, Officer Landon calls the sergeant.
I'm searching the house and I can hear music coming from the basement, like children's music. I can't figure out how to get down there, but this is strange enough that it's got those little hairs rolling. I can't find an opening to a basement, but I can hear music coming from a
I'm
vent
going to
into
be
the
honest.
basement.
She's
I've got
licensing
Parker
officer. She
up
doesn't know.
back, keeping those ladies away from here, and I'm just trying to sort this out. Okay, thank you, Sergeant.
Desperate to locate the children, Officer Parker doubles down on his questions, his patience wearing thin.
So how do we get in the basement?
There is no basement. I am so sorry, but there's just
Still
not.
lying.
Okay. So where's the music coming from?
I don't know. I don't know. Have you heard music? I haven't heard any music.
I'm gonna put you in handcuffs if you stop following my instructions. Sit down and
But you get up to the patio.
Over there by the the end of the water. I stood up. I'm sorry.
This guy is not laughing.
Sorry.
Yeah. The only reason I'm having you sit down is you seem very nervous. You're wandering around and not paying any attention to what I'm telling you.
Chat.
I'm sorry.
Appreciate it.
There's windows that go downstairs.
And she's saying to get to it through under the deck. And we said, how? And she won't. There's blinds on the window. Right
Under the deck, and magically that music stopped.
At that point, you don't need to see any children. If there's a basement, you go out and you put everyone in handcuffs.
You said there's access under this deck?
Because line of the police doesn't have to be arrested.
Go
So
around the side. That's if they left the opening.
On that side? Parker, just stay here for a second. Like through here and down, or how?
On the other side.
So out and around. Okay. On the other side, from the front. Does this gate move? Carla, how do you get between the two?
what?
Let me just be frank with you. I don't care about licensing. I don't care. At all.
The kids are at the park. I've
Then
told
why
them.
do I hear music coming from down?
I don't know. I'm so sorry.
And you hide in the backpacks from me like a cat on a tin roof. Weird. You know?
Dude, liars like this are insane. Like, this is a level that you might never even interact with. This person thinks somehow she's convincing herself that the police will fuck off and everybody's going to get away. And she's convinced that this stops here because her lies are too good. Nobody can see through it.
All of this, it's a succession of events that is altogether not okay. If there's kids downstairs, we can deal with that, but you got to tell me how to get to them. I just want to lay eyes. So tell me how to get to the kids.
I don't know why you're hearing
Is it
music,
too hot?
and I'm really sorry. If they want to see kids, they can go to the park. The kids are over there.
And that'll be our next step. We'll go look there.
Okay.
But why am I hearing music from down?
I don't know.
And as soon as we mention that, you text somebody and it shuts off. That's weird.
No, I'm not doing that. I can
Okay.
show you.
Let's go stand over here.
Okay.
I know.
There's window ones on the side. And
Boy, this
In
so.
that window down there.
yeah, it's got blinds on it. We don't put blinds in
Boys, let me stop the playlist.
Even if there is a crowd.
More time has elapsed as Officer Landon continues to search doggedly for a way into the basement. Just then, Officer Parker notices something that sends a chill down his spine.
Well, hold on. You know what? You know what sucks? Is that this has been done by the book and shit like that. Because let's say this was like some trial shit, right? If they didn't have probable cause at this point, her moving this shit without seeing it visibly, GG.
Even if there is
It would be inadmissible, right?
More time has elapsed as Officer Landon continues to search doggedly for a way into the basement. Just then, Officer Parker notices something that sends a chill down his spine.
Hear that kid crying?
Yes. He
Oh,
hears a
okay.
kid crying right now.
Oh, I don't know where. Just from when I was standing
Okay,
there. there
then,
was a little
yeah,
kid.
put him in
Maybe
handcuffs
from,
right now, though.
behind me.
I hear it over here.
Do you know how to?
Yo, why didn't you take the chance, man?
You guys
Oh.
have a search warrant?
You know, at this point, we're looking for kids. We're concerned for the welfare of kids. And until we find those kids, we're here for exigent circumstances. So if you want us out of here, tell us where that basement is. We heard a kid
I
crying.
just heard a kid crying like 6 seconds ago. Maybe 10 seconds ago.
Listen, this started small, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger until you tell us where those kids are. How do we get to them?
They're at the park.
Then why are we hearing kids coming from your
Oh
basement?
my god.
As Carla continues with the facade, Officer Landon
Oh my
returns to
God.
her frantic search of the house. But it's Officer Parker who's about to make the discovery
Yo,
they've been hoping
turn the body
for.
cam off and fucking start throwing some hands on God.
Hey, Isaac.
Found a thing. This in here, hiding spots.
Turns out there's a basement.
As they make their
So
way
put it
into the
up,
hidden room that reeks of the smell of soiled diapers, officers are
Ew.
going to make an unbelievable discovery.
Cover up. Who are you? Who are you and why are you hiding all these kids down here? Get up. Get up. Hi, babies. It's okay, guys. It's okay. You ladies need to come here now. Both of you, come here now. I don't know what's going on, but this is not okay. Do you have any weapons on you?
Can I put my shoes on?
I'm going to pat you for weapons first. You need to go upstairs and talk to my partner.
This is like a fucking like a kindergarten like back room.
Call 5171.
I know.
We've about 20 kids down here.
In a revelation that stuns everyone, Officer Landon finds 25 very young children in the basement.
Sorry, I was just trying to.
Who are you? Huh? Who are you?
My name's Katie.
What is your deal with all this? Why are you hiding kids from us?
I'm not hiding them.
Kind of looks like it.
The woman Officer Landon is speaking with is Caitlin Nelson. More shocking details about her role will be revealed, but for now, Officer Landon lays it out to her that she is in trouble.
You're looking at an obstruction charge at the minimum.
I don't know what this licensing thing is. I don't understand what
All I know is law enforcement officers are in the house. You heard me knocking before. You heard me on the phone. I know she text messaged you and told you to shut the kids up. So
Well, that's
you're
just-
looking at obstruction. I know you're watching the kids now, so I'm not going to ask you to pick the kids up.
Okay. I'm not, yeah,
I need to list all
It's
these
not a
parents.
nerd take, but
I don't know all the parents' names and stuff. I don't know.
How long have you worked
I've
there?
just been babysitting. That's all I've been told.
For how long?
that probably wouldn't go through.
Maybe a couple months.
I'm gonna turn the light on.
I don't know if that.
Let them come out of here.
Ladies, are you going to be okay with these kids for a second?
Yes,
while I
we'll
set
let them
everyone
come
up?
out. How long have you guys been down here?
Not very long.
Like, how long's not very long? Give me an estimate.
I don't know, maybe an hour. Okay, maybe that.
Oh please.
I'm not sure.
Well, do
And we were like all sleeping, so.
While Katie claims
An
they were
hour?
hidden for maybe an hour,
Four?
a later
3, 4?
affidavit for Christina Chrissy Swager states that Carla told them to take all of the children inside to the basement earlier that day. While it's unclear how long the children were down there, it seems to have been longer than an hour. It appears that all of the kids had been dropped off like normal, and Carla and her staff panicked once the licensing officials arrived, followed by police. Officers now focus on reuniting the children with their families.
Yeah.
If you
So the reason why they hide them is that they can only hold 6 per location. So I guess 12 at max, whatever. But they're overloading their capacity for profits, whatever, right? When they don't, they can't do that because of staff limitations or space or whatever the fuck, right? And that's what happened.
will help me get unhandcuffed, I will get all of these parents here to pick up these kids.
Okay, we can handcuff you, but if anything squirrely happens, it's
Nothing
not going to be
squirrely.
good.
Nothing squirrely. I promise.
I guess why they were driving a Camaro.
Can we take care of our babies?
We're going to get the parents on the way. I don't know that you guys are fit to take care of babies because you hide them in a basement. When
Well,
make sure they're okay.
Yeah, stop moving around.
We can change their diapers. We can get them
Yeah.
something to
There's
eat.
2 ladies here that are working.
They
And that's
don't-
what should have been happening this entire time.
They don't know these 2 ladies.
No, so they're
Look,
understanding. They're all freaked out.
These
freak
ladies,
out. Just
look,
start calling parents.
I'll stay right here.
Just start calling parents.
Can wait for the okay, just hear me out. I get it. Okay? I get how you feel about me. Just listen.
Bro, reverse the roles. Oh man, I'm not as whatever.
These 3 ladies can take care of those little guys. And
You
I,
put some bearded guy there that just lied to the police for fucking 2 hours, 10 lies, whatever. They see the basement. The guy's in cuffs on the ground, tased, dead. Okay, this lady is out there swinging her arms around, fucking still talking after lying to the police, which is an arrestable crime.
I can get their parents on
Insane
the
to
phone.
me. Insane.
I can sit right there
Taser.
and we can get
Taser in
them
the
out
chest.
the door
Bing.
to
What
where
is
they
happening here?
belong. Can we work as a team to do that?
But Officer Landon is not in the mood for negotiation and knows better than to give in to Carla's act.
Why are we here?
Yeah. How did we get to this point? That you're hiding kids in a basement and you're not being honest with me. If the kids had supervision,
Not the headshot,
and it's
the
just
taser,
that you have
that-
too
not-
many
not the
kids,
time.
that's not a crime. I don't care. But when you're preventing me from doing my job and you're creating physical obstacles for me to do my job,
And I did all of
that's
that.
when I care.
Okay, I did all of that and I'm guilty of all of that.
So just call. Just call. Katie.
Wait.
What? Stand up for me.
Okay, well, GG. I mean,
Put your hands behind your back, okay? What's your middle name?
Yeah, but like the back pockets, okay?
No, lay forward down.
Put it down right there.
this lady. Some of those charges were probably never gonna stick, and then she just
It
fucking.
turns out Caitlin Nelson has a long rap sheet. In fact, there was an active warrant against her at the time of this incident. As parents receive calls to pick up their children, Carla has some news to share with them.
If you're unable to come quickly, don't worry. Just come when you can.
What?
They're closing the business down. So
What?
if you don't have to rush though.
Later interviews with parents highlight more horrific details about their children suffering from nightmares and not being able to sleep in the dark. Carla Marie Faith was found guilty of 26 counts of child abuse without injury, a felony count of attempting to influence a public servant, and another misdemeanor charge of obstructing a peace officer. She's been sentenced to 6 years in prison and is currently eligible for parole with the hearing set for August 2025. Caitlin Nelson pled guilty to 26 counts of child without injury and 1 felony count of possession of controlled substances. Though she failed to show up for her court date, something she's done for several charges in the past, Caitlin was sentenced to 365 days in jail with credit.
What? Dude, she has previous charges, so it's not looking good, right? Then she has active warrants, deliberately works with children, does all this shit, right? 1 year?
Credit for 135 days of time served and 4 years of probation. The probation requires her to complete a substance evaluation and comply with the recommended treatment, monitored sobriety, complete a child evaluation with.
Yo, imagine some criminal, like already arrested fucking meth user working at a kindergarten doing more child abuse fucking things back to back. Bro, she probably got off with fucking 3 months total.
With the recommended treatment and do 200 hours of community service. Christina Chrissy Swager had lied to police earlier and was actually an employee at Carla's daycare center. She was convicted of 26 counts of child without injury, a felony count of attempting to influence a public servant, and a misdemeanor charge of obstructing a
Oh yeah.
felony count of attempting to influence a public servant, and a misdemeanor charge of obstructing a peace officer. She was sentenced to 2.5 years in prison, with an additional 3 years of parole, which she is currently on. Valerie Fresquez, another employee at the daycare, pleaded guilty to 26 counts of child without injury and took a plea deal that required her to testify against her former colleagues. She received a 2-year deferred sentence in March 2021 that she completed in March 2022.
Dude, I hate the law. I hate it. I don't know how people do lawyer shit, dude. Like for the state or whatever, I would fucking hate my life doing this shit, man. Giving deals to scumbag cucklords to make sure that I get 100%. The other cucklords is I hate that shit, man. Fuck this.
2023, allowing her to
Bro, like this girl that worked at the fucking FTX or whatever, right? That's flipped on the other guy. Oh my god, he did this. I can't believe it. And she gets way less, and this other guy gets like 400 years or something like that. But she was part of it the whole time. What a fucking joke. What a joke. They make her flip. She gets a slap on the wrist. He gets fucking boned hard. What a fucking disaster. You see, it's how it works, brother. I know that's how it works, son. So I'm telling you, it's despicable. That's how it works. It's the both can be true. What a joke, man! This actually makes me mold. Because they have like a high win rate in court and shit like that because they don't miss. But at the same time, do you really achieve justice when you let somebody off the hook, right? Just to make sure you get everybody else? I don't really believe that. It's sad that this is the world we live in. That's not justice. That's not what it is.